Hello, my friends and family. It's Kinza I'm back. These animals, man. These animals know as I hit that door. You know, this rooster is out again. I think it flying over the cage. The other day I see them jumping on top. I'm going to have to put something higher by the gate. They know when I open the door. Cats, they all come. The goats start baying. The chickens start making their noises. They know. From the time I turn the key, especially Puss. From the time I turn the key, she right by the door trying to open it herself. But look at this rooster. They all waiting at me. Look. They all just... They follow me down the stairs ahead of me looking for food. But this rooster think he's the boss. Jump in the fence. I have a goat who thinks he own up here. And then I have a rooster that keep coming out. So now I have to find a way to keep this rooster in. I mean, he could stay out here, but I need him in there fertilizing eggs. I need him in there to fertilize some eggs. There's a rooster in there. I guess he's going to have all the ladies for himself. But this one think he's the boss. He figure out that I have cat food up here. He comes up here for cat food. But he's out here digging around at my sweet potatoes. Hey, I hope you ain't eating sweet potatoes too. So anyway, it's another day. Look at this one. Always running. This one. It's so cute. But this is the most scary one. The other two hasn't moved from in front of the doors. But this one always run away. This new kitten. Why are you running away? You could tell it's one of Pooh's son's kitten. Look. How it has the black and then the brown spot, sorry. And then that white one over there with the brown. It's Pooh's kittens. Babies. And look at this mister. Anyway, it's after 6. I am a little late. I don't even know if it's 6:30 yet, but I'm up from 4 o'clock most days. I don't come out here until the sun is up fully and deal with the animals. The thing is, Houdini is being a nuisance. I can't let him out. I've been letting them roam a little and eat down this grass. But he comes up here on my deck. The chickens wants to come up here because they know the food comes from here now. So, and they know the cat food is here. So to let them out, I would love for them. Look at him, man, making his noise. So anyway, let me let them out a little so they could eat some grass. Where you guys running going? Where you guys running going? Running away as I start to come down the stairs. Miss Diamond. Mommy Diamond. Yes, you hear me talking about you. Oh, Mommy Diamond. Yeah, you're such a nice mommy. You're such a nice mommy. Who's ain't liking that? Who's ain't liking that? So I'm here sweeping before it gets messy again. So these are my morning routine. I let those goats out. Let me see where. Oh, Houdini going up there. Of course. I didn't tie him. Houdini! I'm coming. Now you're free, paper bun. I let him out because they're hair hungry and Ima, taking his time. So he make me run up those stairs after him. We had plantains out there and he wanted to go up there to eat the plantains. That's what it is. So now you put the plantains in his box. Look at all these plantains we take out and put in this pile. They won't eat it, but he won't go up there to eat the plantains. He think he's boss. Houdini, you're going to be a problem. We're going to have to do something about you. No, you stay. You ain't that hungry. You came out here to eat. You going up there. Now you're going to stay here and you're going to eat wherever grass. Where is Matilda? I hope she went outside. Because he keep leaving the gate open. Ima, you gotta close this gate. So look at where I find Matilda. I'm glad she eating this bush out here, but I'm telling you. Come, Matilda, come, come, come. She don't eat down all the flower. She like the top. But we have plenty inside for her to eat. She come out here because he keep leaving this gate open. I don't know how much times and how long it's going to take to understand to keep the gate closed. Come. I get my exercise for the morning already. Chasing good. Come, Matilda, come. Come. You have all this to eat. Sorry, guys, if I'm making you dizzy. You have all this to eat. You gone outside. Come, Matilda. Come on. Come. You have all this to eat. Where you going outside? Flowers are coming. They're opening my... Now you guys could see the difference between why I wanted this crown of thorns so bad. Oh, they are so beautiful. And look, more flowers. But the ants is eating these and the lemon tree. But guess what? I got 4 bottles. So that makes 8 more planters like these. So I could plant 8 more trees. 4 more bottles to plant 8 more trees. So this is what I'm going to do. This time I'm going to cut them more in half. I like them big like this, but I wasn't sure. And the last time I threw away some of the tops before I decide to plant in them like how I did over here. And they're working good. No soil is coming out the bottom. I had to put a stone to keep it in. But I don't know if I should move some of these out yet, out of these plastic, because eventually I'm going to have to move them. Another thing is I have more trees. Like this one is rotting, but it's in clay soil. Those I might have to just, and this one is snake plant. I'm not worried about that snake plant. It's resilient. I'm worried about my trees. So, what do I plant in these containers, guys? I might not do it today, so you guys have time to... oh, this one is covered and it's getting... But the rest are surviving, just this one in. These pomegranate trees. I start more bougainvilleas. The young ones look like they're not. Just these 2 survived. Well, these still might come. Let's see. And no seeds popping up yet over here. I need to cover them with the rubber. But no seeds. I need my passion fruit seeds to come because I need more passion fruit trees. What I have in here, I have to open this, see. I plant some rose, climbing rose. I don't know what those is. And these shrubs and these crotons could go in smaller containers versus the trees. So, what do I plant in these? I have this cocoa tree, I don't know. More soursop trees. I just planted this. It turned yellow. It was like not doing good because it was 3 in one little small container. but this one also was in a small container, and this one, but it's coming. Those are moringa. These are natives to the country, and they grow pretty well. I just need to find a location where when I start expanding, it's not going to be in the way, because they get big, the roots get big. I don't want to plant trees that roots big and then I decide, okay, it's time to knock them down to put up another structure. So that's where I'm at. That's why they're still in containers. I am doing things kakra, small, and I know eventually I'm going to expand, but I just don't know when. So my best bet is to keep them in containers right now. And people has been planting trees in containers and getting fruits and stuff, but I know it's better to put them in the ground. But look at these croutons. They drop the old leaves, and look at the nice young leaves. And there is the, oh man, when I planted the ginger over there, they didn't do well. The ginger died that I transplanted, that I started over here. So I have to find a way to plant ginger now until they become full. These are foreign gingers. They are bigger than the local ones. So I'm hoping these grow nice. I'm going to grow them in containers for a while. These are, I know people are going to say, just plant them in the ground, plant them in the ground. You know, it's easy to say plant them in the ground, but to get them nice and you contain them, you have a better chance of controlling the environment by putting them in greenhouse, putting them in shade, moving them out of shade, watering them. So those are the benefits of container planting. Sometimes it confines them. You could control the growth. If you want them bigger, you put them in bigger containers. If you want them small, you leave them in small containers. Yes. So that's why sometimes it's beneficial to keep them in containers, especially when you have an environment with the clay soil. Some plants don't do well in clay with the dry harmattan. So it's okay. It's okay. You know, like these native stuff need to go in the ground. I just don't know where. Like the avocado tree and the pear, they are like green to green. These things could grow here nicely. I just don't know where I'm going to put them yet. I don't want to disturb them once I put them in the ground. Look at this one. This is pomegranate. It's coming so nice. So that's the first pomegranate tree that survived. And these ones are putting out new. These are Aki tree grow here locally, like it's nothing. So those I actually needs to put in the ground too, but I have to find out where I'm going to put them. Those are big trees, and I just can't put them anyway. But since they were in those smaller containers, I got these from Sincerely Michelle, and now they put out new leaves. And everybody knows bougainvillea, right? So cute. They're so pretty. And these are my shrubs. Where am I going to put them? I am preparing to landscape my front. But the problem with me landscaping my front is my wall is not finished. And it's not plastered. I can plaster it, but I didn't want to plaster it until I put up the metal. And the metal at that time when I was going to put it up and price it, it was high. The metal for these little gates, fencing, was more than my gate. And usually the gate costs a lot. And you know the gate costs a lot. So I decided to opt out and putting those in right away because I had more stuff to do, right? Versus putting that in. But now I'm thinking I might even do that before my top, because of my safety. Dog jump over there the other day. Humans could jump over, even though I have cameras on my perimeter that don't stop anything. So now I'm thinking if I should finish my fence right there these two fence and plaster it before I even do upstairs. So all these things are in consideration right now. It's going to take time because it's just me. I'm not superhuman. If I could do it a blink of an eye, I would have, but I'm not. Okay, I'm just a regular old Joe like anybody else, trying to make a living here in another country. So that's it. I have to go get those pumpkins. He watered last night. Oh, it rained. It rained. Soon we're gonna have a lot of peppers, but I need to see if more of these cucumber trees are coming because they have fungus and they were over fertilized by putting granules fertilizer on the roots. There's my gingers. They died. And the ones that was planted there didn't come. I'm hoping I get more fruit, but I doubt it because it looked like funguses on some of these trees. See, that one died out. I know some of them got over fertilized, but some fruit is still coming, like this one. This tree still looks like it's living. I need to redirect this one. I just hope it doesn't get the fungus on these. I tell him not to water the leaves. This one just keep growing out here. And the flowers probably, this one is overwatered too. Because the fruit is keep getting that rot on the end. And these leaves on the ground. It's not good. That causes fungus. We're going to eat these watermelon because they were edible. Let me go snail hunting, okay? I have to go snail hunting. Oh, what I'm looking at. Oh, I see one. Because I know these seeds supposed to be coming. I see another one. Okay. They're coming. They are coming. Just mine saying coming up there because I don't know if those seeds are going to come. Those are the actual seeds that I got from the fruit. Oh, I see some. And there is some, but these are not like the American seeds. These are the local seeds. I see some coming. I know they're supposed to come like in a day. The American seeds, you plant them today, by the next day, they're up. By the next day, they're big. I'm telling you, those things grow like more than weeds. They are coming. More cucumbers are coming. Nice. Over here, I haven't seen any yet. The ones I planted from seed, the fruit didn't come. I have to find a way to treat this fungus. I have to look up to see what kind of fungus it is. I know it's fungus. I can't remember. Years ago I took horticulture course. And I had to study all this. But my brain is at this age, don't remember all that stuff. I haven't done it for years. Well, I did it in my backyard, here and there, now and again. But as far as actually doing the stuff, I have to find out what kind of fungus this is and treat it. A homemade remedy for fungus. I wonder if vinegar treats the fungus. This is bad. This is fungus. Or I know they were over fertilized, but this looked like fungus on the leaves. I wonder if they're gonna eat these leaves. The goats or the chickens. These goats funny. If they don't know okay, my tomato trees are coming, the couple that lasted. I have some cabbage coming in between here. Here. My tomatoes are coming. Yeah, I have flowers and these are ready. So hopefully I have a couple tomato trees to give us a couple tomatoes to go along with the peppers. Okay, and then there's a watermelon coming over here. I thought he planted more watermelon. Maybe not. He don't do what people tell him to do. He don't do what he wants. So I don't know. I told him to plant the watermelon seeds. I don't think he plants any. They'll have been coming by now because watermelon grows fast too. But this one is over here coming. Okay. Let's see what this guy gonna do with this squash. Zucchini. See, he don't know anything about it. He don't want it. Try and eat it. No, he wants it. He wants to eat because he want to go roaming and go upstairs and eat the plantain. You in punishment. I came down to grab some eggs, but she pushing the eggs under her. There's one single one there, but it's early still in the morning. Look at them picking on my bucket. Ah! Hey! Hey! What are you guys doing? You ladies, see? They hear me now, they're coming out. Stay in there and lay your eggs. Sorry for disturbing you. Where are you going? Go back and lay your egg. Okay, let me leave them because this is the time they leave. Mr. Rooster now to get out. I don't know where Mr. Rooster, this one here. Where Mr. Rooster getting out. I think he's jumping up. I see them jumping up here and flying out. So I need to put more wire along here. Look at how Diamond is such a good mommy playing with her kitten. She's such a good mommy. Look at her. Unlike Puss chase them away after a certain time, and I'm sure Diamond pregnant again, but she still plays and just Puss would have done chase them off. So I'm here in my morning routine, just enjoying my time, the songs of the sheep, the goats, everything around my area, and keeping an eye on Matilda. She's around here trying to get to the chicken feed. I let her loose because Ima don't come and tie them. He takes his time feeding and doing stuff, so I can't be bending down and taking them out all the time. But this morning I still had to run behind them. They're so cute. This is what I like, just to sit here peacefully and enjoy. I'm watching video and uploading at the same time. So cute. That's why I want grass. Look how she's laying and playing on the grass. There's Puss. Chilling. That's where she's at. And Matilda. What Matilda eating? I wonder if she's eating the tomato tree. She hear me coming, she peep around the corner. I just came from the coop. We sprayed, but I don't think he sprayed enough. I don't think he sprayed good. Before we put the chicks or anything in here, we sprayed. Because from the time they did the concrete, the ants would, or I don't know if it's ants or if it's termites, but from the other day I've been here, I noticed from the time they cast the concrete, even before it dried, I just knocked this down. It's like it coming through the concrete. Either it was ants and they were like piling the little dirt up, and then now look, they're making their tunnels to the wood. They're coming through the concrete. They find tiny crevices between the concrete and the cement, and the blocks, the concrete and the blocks. So this is the second time I'm knocking down. I think we knocked down one over here, and I just knocked down this one. But look, the building, they're coming through little tiny crevices. I think when they were building the coop, all the sand and the wood, they came invading my whole property. We sprayed all around here, but still, and he sprayed. I don't know how well he sprayed, because sometimes he rush, he don't do what you tell him to do properly. So this time I have to stand over him, because look, now my birds are in there. I can't spray in there, but look, they're making their way in. How they could get through this concrete? You know, little air gaps, I believe. I don't think they properly aerate, because they were coming through like little air gaps here from the day, like these little gaps from the day they before it even dried. I think they were somewhere here, but I have to sweep up and clean up in here before I put anything else in here. I don't know how they're getting in, but he has to spray again. He has to spray properly. We sprayed the wood before, but the concrete, they're coming up. I don't know. Anyway, that's another thing. And the chicks are doing well. I came down here to check, but oh my God, yesterday we had a little rain. As you could see with the mud that I was in, you don't want to see the car. But my passion fruit is still around, guys. Passion fruit is still here. Hopefully I'll get some fruits. I ain't come out here yesterday. I ain't come out here today, because yesterday we were gone most of the day. Today, oh my God, it's hot. I'm still inside. I came in here earlier. I have things to do, but I'm not feeling the greatest. But look at my car. Look at my car. I have to deal with these water bottles and stuff, but look at my car from the mud yesterday. And it didn't want to start after going through some water. I believe that's what it was. Whew. But I'm not washing it now. There's no need to wash it. We ain't going nowhere. Yesterday he washed it, and look at it. I tell you. So I'm going back upstairs to chill. It's just, look at the plants even drooping. The goats are in the pen. It's too hot out there. Oh, that's what I did with my coffee cup. Earlier I was looking for my coffee cup. I left it over here in the nursery. I have to deal with these bottles, but not today. Oh. No seeds coming. They'll come.